Peace, peace, family. Hey, family. Happy 13/13. Let's kick it off with a little music and then we'll start off. So happy to be back. Let's go again.
Somehow, part of the package of being a living, thinking being is that you get a universe inside you.
What is love? Love is like that emotional, spiritual thing inside that you can't define. From afar, it looks like a danger sign, but as you get closer, it's almost like you're looking into an angel's eyes. Because they make you forget about everything that has ever hurt you and the pain
Peace,
inside.
family.
And smile as bright as the sunshine, even though it may rain at times. Love is sacred and love is sanctified. It is what brought peace to the world in ancient times. Love is the same energy that created the universe and paints the sky. Love is the reason that birds sing at night and angels fly. Love is intellectual conversations that make our brains collide. Love can really make you go insane at times. Love is the thing inside that makes anger die. Love told me to love myself and then I became sublime. Love even gave life to Frankenstein. Love just can't be explained sometimes. Love is this and everything that I can't describe. Love is everything.
Love is everything.
Everything is love.
Everything is love.
Everything is love.
Everything is love.
You know, you get a galaxy-sized object inside you that you can access. And there are the mountains, the rivers, the jungles, the dynastic families, the ruins, the planets, the works of art, the poetry, the sciences, the magics of millions upon millions upon millions of worlds. And this is apparently who we each are. We're a little bit of eternity sticking into three-dimensional space and for some reason occupying time in a monkey body. You know, love is a beautiful thing. I mean, like, I love being in love, especially like as an artist. I love creating, and I love creating new moments, and I love creating sometimes weird moments that are different, that are unordinary.
Are you guys not seeing me?
I love being in love, and I love sharing love, and I love giving, and I love catering to. Like, I'm an ocean of love, and I come in waves, and sometimes the waves are too strong. You know what I mean? But there's nothing like love. I wouldn't trade love for the world. Love is spiritual. Love is an art. You know what I mean? You understand? It's just my take on it. But when you turn your eyes then inward, you discover the birthright, the existential facts out of which this particular existence emerged. And it's a great secret and a great comfort, because it means, you know, mystery didn't die with the fall of Arthur or the fall of Atlantis or the fall of anything. Mystery is alive in the moment, in the here and now. It just simply lies on the other side of a barrier of courage, and it isn't even that high a barrier. It just is a barrier high enough to keep out the insincere and the misdirected. But for those who will claim it, in the midst of the historical chaos of the late 20th century, they become the archaic pioneers. They become the first people to carry the Ouroboros serpent around to its own tail and to make a closure. And to the degree that any one of us has this connection back to the archaic in our life, it makes where we have been make a lot more sense, and it makes where we're going seem a lot more inviting.
Peace, family. Peace to the east, the west, the north, and the south. Yes, I am back. I am so sorry, my loves. I've been away traveling. I just flew in this morning from New York. So big up to my brethren from New York. I was down in New York. It was a little cold, but I made it for my 13th reactivation. So big up to the family showing up in the house. You know how we do. Yeah, I'm in the U.S. I just flew to New York and I just came back to Florida. It's a little chilly there. I missed you. I know I haven't done anything. I was visiting with the elders and, you know, cinching and bonding two different bloodlines, which I love. So, you know, today's our happy 13th today. And I'm really grateful because so much is changing and so much is evolving in our world, and it has to do with everyone who joins in for this reactivation. So you know how we do. You know, to get close to a tree, think about a tree, join in with your plant family as we bring them into our activation. I'm gonna go outside. I was in New York and I stayed indoors a little bit, but I enjoyed myself. So let's go outside and enjoy ourselves. I love the sunshine. Sunshine. Yes, yes, family. So here we are in front of one of my favorite trees. Again, I'm sorry for not being here for a couple days. I know many of you were looking for me. It was snowing. I know it's snowing today in New York because I flew out right before the storm and I flew in right after the storm. So I ended up, hold on, family. I end up dodging the snowstorm that came in. I'm so happy to be back. So let's kick it off with, you know, our shout outs. What's the countdown? You know, I hate when I don't have my, the clock is never on here. Okay, so I see the countdown here. Okay, we've got our famille in the house. Yes, snowing in Westchester County. We've got Queens. Let's see, New York is in the house. New Orleans is in the house. Was good. Let's do some shout outs. Tampa's representing. Big up to y'all in Tampa. It's raining in New York. What part of New York? Get a little further up. Romania's in the house. Hey, Stefan. How you doing? VA. Virginia's in the house. What's good? Tampa. South Kakalaki's in the house. South Carolina. DC. What's good? Connecticut. Oklahoma. Virginia. Snowing too. D-Town's in the house. What up, Detroit? Ohio's in the house. Vancouver. Detroit. DC. Baltimore. Paris is in the house. Maryland, Houston, Australia, Detroit, Clearwater. Woo, you guys are going fast. Baton Rouge is in the house. Was good. Cleveland, College Park, Nashville, Tennessee's in the house. Indiana was good. Again, Maryland, North Dakota representing. What's good. Las Vegas is in the house. Kenya's in the house. Wait. New Jersey representing. What's good. Louisiana representing. Toronto, Ontario County, Canada is in the house. Look at this, Minnesota. Beautiful. Look at all the family showing us. Sonoran Desert is in the house. New Mexico. Albuquerque's in the house. What's up, Cali? What up, West Coast? Deirdre from Cali's in the house. Hey, Josh. PA's in the house. What's good? San Antonio's in the house. Fort Hood, Texas. What's good? Trinidad, Tobago. I shouldn't say Tobago because it's not always Tobago. Trinidad is in the house. Chicago's in the house. Montana's in the house. Mexico is in the house. What's good? England is representing. Netherlands is representing. Alabama is representing. McAllen, Texas is here in the house. Nashville, Tennessee again. Atlanta. ATL finally on board. ATL's in the house. What up, Georgia? Kansas City. What's good? Saudi Arabia representing. Wakanda forever. What's good? Toronto, Guyana represent. Alabama, Orange County, New York. Listen, this is so beautiful. I know. Listen, I barely made it out. Michigan's in the house. Greensboro, North Kakalaki's in the house. I'm looking at the time as we're going down. So, listen, the Bronx. That's where I was. I was actually in the Bronx. I was in the Bronx for rarely am I in the Bronx at a long period of time, but you know, I was in the Bronx chilling out. You know, I thought I was really from Mount Vernon, but I realized when I was in the Bronx, I really don't know much about the Bronx. Lancaster County, Pennsylvania's in the house. What's good? Miami Gardens, Florida's in the house. What up, Miami? Haiti, Bahamas representing. I see everybody's in the house. So you do your shout outs. Listen, it's a beautiful day. You know, I had made this chair. I should show you the chair I made when I was pregnant with my first daughter. It's still here. I brought it outside. Let me show you. Let me get this chair if I can get it here. It's interesting. I made this chair. You know, I kind of created this chair myself with the cushions. You know, I like to, you know, make the cushions and stuff like that. I had created that little chair, a couple benches. Years ago, I bought the benches from the Amish, and I actually, you know, refurbished it, you know, painted it, you know, I sealed it, painted it, and made the cushions. I like to make, you know, when I'm pregnant or when I'm in that post-pregnancy stage, I'm great at, like, I'm really crafty. I like to do things when I'm home with the babies. So anyway, family, listen, we're close to our time. I hope you have the Reactivation Shield mantra. You know how you do. I would love for you to be close to the trees. This is a lemon tree I've been growing for quite a few years. You see how beautiful it's sisters. These are sister trees that I've grown for 8 years. Okay, you see how long they are? That's one of my favorite lemon trees. I brought them here from PA at one point when they were babies, and they are dwarf lemon trees. Don't you dare let them shut you down. Listen, if 1 o'clock hits, you start to say it regardless, because I see they're starting to work on our time here, our connection. So again, I missed you. There's so much to talk about. I'm going to do Thursday's show. There is so much going on in the world, and a lot of it is beautiful. And many of you, oh, I don't even see your comments anymore. I see this is, did it jump out? Hold on, family. Okay, so I see it knocked out your comments. So family, please do not wait for me for your comments, because we're going to do our shield regardless. I think they just knocked out the comments, so I can't see you or speak to you and personally interact with you. But we're going to keep up our mantra anyway. Remember, it is in the description box, and you can say our mantra. And I can't even see the time. Let me go get the time, because I utilize the phone for the time. So hold on, family. Yeah, it's terrible how they just messed up the time. Okay, so we have 2 more minutes. Okay, we have 2 more minutes. So just know. Okay. Regardless of anything, seems like they're shutting off the reception already. Wow. I haven't been back. Should we wait until 1 p.m.? 1 p.m. is when we're doing it, the 13th hour. Even if you're in the West Coast, you can join us right now. It helps for the activation, but you can also do it at your time in 3 hours. If you're in Central, you're going to do it you're 1 hour previous to us, so you can do it then too. But you can join us right now and solidifying our shield. Oh, we have 1 more minute, family. I hope you've got your. Does everyone have your mantras up? Make sure you're within, or you're thinking of a tree. You're close to your plant family. Look at my pineapple. Look at my beautiful pineapple tree. My pineapple plant. My pineapple plant likes to grow outward. She likes to shoot outward. Her little baby pineapple. If you've never seen a baby pineapple, look at that. Okay. Are we close to the time? I think we're almost there. It's almost time, family. Get your mantras out. We're going to reactivate our shield. This is what we do. We re-solidify the protection that surrounds us, our planet Tiamat, our family. Okay, it's the 13th hour. Here we go. We call upon our divine elemental ancestors of fire, earth, air, water, divine mother of light, divine father of time. Cloak and shield us, Mother Tiamat, our divine feminine, masculine, twin flames, animal, aquatic, insect, and plant families in the shadows of smoke, that we may pass safely amongst all friend and foe. It was, it is, it shall be. We call upon our divine elemental ancestors of fire, earth, air, water, divine mother of light, divine father of time. Cloak and shield us, Mother Tiamat, our divine feminine, masculine, twin flames, animal, aquatic, insect, and plant families in the shadows of smoke, that we may pass safely amongst all friend and foe. It was, it is, it shall be. We call upon our divine elemental ancestors of fire, earth, air, water, divine mother of light, divine father of time. Cloak and shield us, Mother Tiamat, our divine feminine, masculine, twin flames, animal, aquatic, insect, and plant families in the shadows of smoke, that we may pass safely amongst all friend and foe. It was, it is, it shall be. Congratulations, family. We reactivated our shield. Oh, it's a divine time. That felt so good. My heart, I can feel it in my heart. I can feel it in my soul. I can feel the connection to each one of you. Oh, it's a divine time on the family and on the planet. I'm grateful for everyone. It doesn't matter what they try to do. We already did our shield. Can't stop, won't stop. I laugh, not in enticing them, but just letting them know it's already done. It's done. The beings on the planet that are disagreeables are disintegrating. They are passing away. They are being rebuked. They are being removed from our realm so that we can start a new cycle of healthiness, of divine state of being, so that these beautiful babies, these beautiful star seeds that are now coming on planet, on Mother Earth at this particular time, have such a wonderful future ahead of them. And I'm grateful to say that we collectively wanted this. We collectively are manifesting this. And in us doing so, we are changing our sense of purpose, and we are reestablishing what we manifest in a more divine, elevated, beautiful way. So congratulations, big up to those who are joining us for the shield. You know how we do. I wish I had more music, all my speakers and everything. You know, I just got off the plane a couple of hours ago, so normally I have the music pumping at this point, but it doesn't matter. We did what we did. The music is in our heart and soul, and this is what we do. So I wanted to say, this is the day that we put down we put up our white flags, and we put down our swords, sea stars and sun stars. We put down our swords. We have zero beef with anyone today. This is a day we honor each other. If you have any issues with any other sea stars, I say sea stars, put that angst down today. Put your swords down today. Today is a collective effort that we will show our divinity. We will express it so that we see more manifest in the world of the things we desire, as opposed to the opposition. So this is a day, we always say, extend yourself to the elders. Like I say, I always say you can bring coffee and donuts. I know we always talk about healthiness, but on a day, sometimes that brings joy to some of the elderly facilities. If you see little children out, if it's a day, you can read some really masterful, wonderful books. We have Lachey, who wrote a wonderful book on astrology. If you've gotten her book, I would say take collectively a couple little people and talk about astrology with the little ones if you feel comfortable. If you are a Christian and you want to read a wonderful passage in the Bible that talks about bonding and love and affection, you do so. If you are one who is part of Islam, then you read from the Quran and read a passage or read something and bring that to elevate the little ones so that they can establish that wonderful sense of purpose and self. If you are a Buddhist, I say you do the same. If you are a Hindi, I extend that to do the same. Today we are one. You are every color. You are every complexion. You are every nationality. You speak every tongue. You are one with earth. You are animal. You are plant. You are aquatic. We are one being on one planet, Mother Tiamat, and we will respect her today and honor and show in our own actions our sense of divinity again, so that we can express that and have it manifest and exasperate that wonderful disposition out to the planet. It's beautiful. Please extend yourself. If you see someone, a mother today who's had a hard time, maybe she has a lot of babies, she's a little overwhelmed, go and help her. Give her a moment so she can take a nap. Sometimes we just do one kind thing today. One kind thing can change someone's whole perspective, where you don't know how long that could make someone's life change. You can make them change the mindset that they had, that they could have perhaps hurt themselves today. For that person, that aunt, that uncle that you had a problem with, make sure you put your sword down and you think kind thoughts regarding them. If there's that sister that you had the argument with and it was over, I don't know, a slice of pie, call her today and tell her you love her. Tell her that you love her no matter what, even if it's over silly things. If it's a parent that you haven't talked to in a long time, a mom or a dad, call them, extend yourself, text them, and say, thank you for bringing me into the world. Show gratitude for your existence. That even in their non-perfection, they can create a being that's perfected enough to even be partaking in the shield. So gratitude to them for you being created from them. Today, if you want to feed some of the animals, especially in the Northeast, when many of the Jose, big up to Jose, who's part of our group in Cypher, big up to Cypher, big up to the 1+3. If you see animals outside, because it's very cold, if you don't mind bringing some snacks for the animals and the stray cats and dogs. that are outside, that are cold sometimes, and they don't have a place to stay that's warm. Maybe bring them a little food outside if you don't mind feeding the animals. This is a beautiful day. It's a day to extend ourselves and show love and unity, and show the unity consciousness, so that the universe sees that we are actively participating in the growth and change and evolution in a positive way, in a higher frequency way, in a higher conscious way. And if we show that, we're going to be the change we want to see in the world. We're not going to wait for others to do it for us. We will do that. And this is a testament. Every time we do this, every time we reactivate our shields on the 13th, we absolutely show them that we are better, we have grown, and we will not be perpetuators of negativity. We will only show and exude that which we desire for ourselves and our families. So big up to the crew. Showing up for the 13th. 13 was good. Oh, you're eating purple grapes? I loved it. And you're sharing it with a loved one. I love it. Snuggle with your lover at night and make it about love and bonding. Give your little ones kisses and hugs and tell them how much you appreciate them and love them. Like, I just took my mommy to go get some, because she watched my little ones when I had to go away to New York. I made sure I got her favorite coffee at Starbucks and took her to get whatever she desired. This is a special day. And again, look at all these beautiful purple hearts. I love you. I love that it's a new day. I love that many things are changing in a way that I could never really truly imagine, but it's really beautiful, and I acknowledge the wonders in life, and I'm really grateful that I'm here to experience it with each one of you. So 1313, happy 1313. Okay, so family. Now let me make a couple announcements. Okay, so I just flew in, so many of you haven't seen me for a while. I know Kosher, I know you're writing, and Andy, you're writing in German. You know, I always ask that you write in English, especially if it's not French or a language that most of us speak. Do that, because we feel it is appropriate on this platform. So if you don't want to be blocked, make sure you express yourself, which we're fine, what you're doing, but express it in a way that we can kind of understand it. So let me make a couple announcements. So Thursday show, I know I didn't do last week's show. We'll have another show on Thursday. Yes, I know many of you are waiting for the flyers for our July 14th Kiki lecture UFO conference that I'm holding in Orlando, Florida. I'm doing all that. I know I went away, took a little bit of a break. Okay, Kosher. Okay, Andy. We're going to have to remove you. I did explain. You should, I love that, I love that we have different tongues and different people on the platform, but we should make sure that everything is kind of out in the open, transparent. Because last time we had a couple people doing some signals that were throwing off my video. Okay, so let me go back to, so July 14th is still the day we're doing the conference here in Orlando, Florida. I'm trying to get, Barry Littleton, I'm going to try to get him, fly him on. I want to try to get a couple other people, and for the conference, I will have the date, I will have the cost, I will have what's available, I will have all the choices, I will have everything at the end of this month. I said I was going to do it in March. I'm going to have everything in March. And for many of our C-stars already, they already booked their tickets. So regardless of anything, we're going to have a party up in Orlando, Florida, July 14th that weekend. So big up to all that are going to come and join us in July for our first conference. It's the first time I'm doing it. I'm tapping it out. I'm maxing it out at 100 because that's all I can accommodate, and that's the most that I feel like I can do. This is the event that I'm doing myself, the first time ever, and I'm not sure that there was ever a copper woman of color who's ever done a conference, a UFO conference, and has actually created it. So it'll be the first time that I'm doing this. So be patient with me, please. But I promise we're gonna have a good time regardless. Okay. So what else? We have that. I have lots of intel that I need to share. Something is coming masterful and beautiful, and I want to just say this. Listen, family. Something beautiful is coming. Okay, and I guess I should discuss it. I'm making a couple videos. Okay, family. There's so much to discuss, and I can't do it now because obviously it's our 13/13. This is really a day of extending ourselves, so we will definitely get into this. But I have several different videos talking about so many. Oh my gosh, you're back. I'm so sorry. I've been trying to get back on. Oh, I just heard Craig Mack died. Are you watching me live? No, I'm live on here. I'm sorry, family. The phone glitched off and it went off. Hey, I know. I love that you can have a whole conversation. Craig Mack just passed away. I'm very sorry to hear. Those who know Craig Mack, he was a hip hop guy, artist from back in the days. I'm very sorry to hear that he passed. I think he was 46. So, you know, and another thing that can add to that conversation is we should be grateful that we're here. We should be grateful for every day that we have. You know, I told you what my grandmother used to say. My grandmother used to say, every day is okay to eat on your good china, right? So, you know how many of us have really nice china and you only save it for company or you only save it for the holidays? Absolutely not. You eat every day on your good china. If you have that beautiful cup that you love, and you're always looking at your glass cabinet, you drink from that beautiful cup. You drink from that beautiful crystal goblet. Every day you should live like this could be your last day, so that if you decided to transition, if you decided to shed the shell, you can always say, I lived my fullest, my best, and with integrity. Okay? So do that. I know I left you guys for long, but anyway, family, I'm gonna go. I haven't eaten. I had some coffee, but I haven't eaten all day, so I'm gonna go and actually have lunch. I love you, China cabinet. Thank you. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, thank you, Education Intimate. You waited. I appreciate that. I'm making more videos. I'm back. I'm gonna be more present. I got a lot of intel to share. It's gonna be exciting. There's so much going on the planet. A lot is doing. A lot of bases, underground bases, are being pummeled and blown up. The Dark Cabal has 0 places to hide. It's a good time on planet Earth. So anyway, I missed you too. I missed you too. So have a masterful day. Happy 13/13. Thank you for coming and reactivating your shields. And again, all swords down today. Extend yourself. Show your divinity, and we will perpetuate that inner manifestation outside of us. Yes, we'll talk about the pole shift. We have everything. But anyway, family, let me go have some wonderful. Remember to rock it purple and white. That's our day. Purple and white is what we rock on this day. Purple and white. It is our divine color, and that's how we also reactivate our shield. So I love you. Have a beautiful day, and I'll be back to you soon. All right. Peace. Peace.